actually less naked than I usually am when I'm on video. But anyway, today I'm really excited to talk about premature ejaculation. It's something that, hmm, it's a funny thing, this term premature ejaculation. It makes it sound, but I don't like the term because it makes it sound like there's something wrong or broken with your body and you're ejaculating before you're supposed to ejaculate. Well, who says, when is the right time to ejaculate? It's all kind of silly, the terminology that we use. And so, what I want to talk about is specifically sensitivity. Now, some people who experience premature ejaculation or think they have a problem with it will come to me, and what I find out is there's nothing wrong with you. You're just really sensitive. And if anything, that's something that's like you should be really happy to be sensitive. There are some people out there who don't have the sensitivity in their penises to be able to experience the pleasure that they want to experience. And so being sensitive is a really good place to start. Where, not a problem, but where you can kind of refocus your attention on is, okay, how do I control my sensitivity? How do I control my arousal? And it's funny how I've seen people use different techniques to control their arousal. Some people will maybe not consciously control their arousal, but some people get distracted and they'll start thinking about, other things. So I had someone in the other day, and he was says he wants to work on having full body orgasms and extending, delaying his ejaculation. So okay, I was doing a lingam massage on him. Lingam is the Sanskrit word for penis. And he basically, he started getting aroused and his body started to clench up and his eyes were closed and his breathing all of a sudden changed and got really shallow and rapid. And I said, after that, I asked him, where did you go? I lost you. You checked out. And he said, oh, I asked him how he was controlling his, wanting to come, and he said that he was trying to think about um, something else, something like serious that took away his arousal, something to distract him, basically. And so I said to him, okay, so you're going to drive here an hour to come and see me to help you with your problem. And when we get there, you're going to just check out and start thinking about something else and totally disconnect from what we're doing. That's essentially what he was doing, but it makes sense. That's, what he's trained himself to do in order to avoid coming. But mm, how about, so I suggested to him, well, how about you change your habit, and next time when you become aroused, you instead of clenching and tightening up your body and starting to breathe really quickly, how about you keep your muscles as relaxed as possible and you let your breath flow through your body? And he emailed me the next day and told me that he had the most mind-blowing experience. So really, what for some people, um, figuring out what your blind spots are when it comes to intimacy and touch and your sexuality. Figuring out what your blind spots are is like one of the keys to being able to hit your sweet spot and really experience that orgasmic pleasure of bliss. And I don't know what you call it. It's all good. It feels really good, and we all have access to it. It's just a matter of getting out of our own ways and kind of figuring out what it is that is stopping us from experiencing the pleasure that our body wants to experience, the pleasure that it already knows how to experience. So that's what I'm here to talk about, and feel free to connect with me through email. Email's below.